people die, other people are born. And they're all you. And when they come into being, that's you coming into being. You know that very well. The ego. That's a joke. The ego is nothing other than the focus of conscious attention. And conscious attention is a designed function of the brain to scan the environment and note for any trouble-making changes. But if you identify yourself with your troubleshoot, then naturally you define yourself as being in a perpetual state of anxiety. And the moment we cease to identify with the ego and become aware that we are the whole organism, you realize how harmonious it all is. You'll discover as this happens that the distinction between voluntary and involuntary behavior disappears. You watch other people moving and you know you're doing that, just like you're breathing. Your mind is what there is, everything. But the only way to find that out is to persist in the state of delusion as hard as possible.
There's jazz going on.
You evoke light out of the universe. It's your eardrum that evokes noise out of the air. You, by being this organism, call into being the whole universe of light and color and hardness and heaviness and everything.
Although we have somehow conned ourselves into the notion that this moment is rather ordinary and that we may not feel very well and that we're sort of vaguely frustrated and worried and so on, and that it ought to be changed, this now moment in which I'm talking and you're listening is eternity. And how do we explain that? Because there's nothing to explain. It is the way it is now. You see? And if you understand that, it will automatically wake you up.
Now, if that hits you, and you feel sensuously that that's so, you may think that then therefore, the external world is all inside your skull. But you've got to correct that with the thought that your skull is also in the external world. So you suddenly begin to feel, well, wow, what a kind of a situation is this? It's inside me, and I'm inside it, and it's inside me, and I'm inside it. But that's the way it is. So don't differentiate yourself and stand off against this and say, I am a living organism in a world made of a lot of dead junk, rocks and stuff. It all goes together. Those rocks are just as much you as your fingernails. You need rocks. What are you going to stand on?